Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the Gerber LMF2 knife. This is an older Gerber knife. I got the first variation in a coyote brown way many years ago. That was back then a brand new item from Gerber, and the fit and finish, the quality, the design ideas that they put in that knife was pretty nice, and many people from the US military did buy that as well. So now, quite some years later, that knife is still in production. That speaks for itself as well. Plus it did stand up to the test of time, the quality, the design, and now more of those knives are on the market in a for a cheaper price, at least in USA, because the used knife market is pretty big. So you can find the LMF for around $40 now, say on eBay or on other platforms that sell used stuff. And this is one of those samples. As I got a coyote brown one, I always wanted a black variation as well, and now finally I got it. It was less than $40 shipped, which is absolute great compared to the suggested retail price for that knife. And the information on that knife are still on the gerbergear.com website. This is a used one, so there is no box, no packaging, and the leg straps, two leg straps are missing too. If you need that, it's just the knife itself with the sheath, so we're gonna have a look at that. What we see first is a pretty impressive blade. It's flat ground with a combination edge. The serrated part is still in a brand new condition. That knife did not got used much at all. The plain edge part I did resharpen a bit. It was just not 100% from the factory, so I did do a little bit more. The blade is black coated. We see just a little bit of rubbing from the sheath system as it gets in and out. The Gerber name is engraved on it. On the other side we have the Portland, Oregon, and the serial number. This item is actually made in USA, so no cheap China or overseas quality that we have here. It's made for the US military, so that speaks for itself too. The blade has more like a hidden tang. We see the rubber handle, the dual fused part is completely uncovering the blade. The goal back then was to cover the tang in the handle and separate it with the big metal pommel. And on the Gerber website you see a cut off design drawing of that handle, how the tang looks like. The blade tang goes about like this long, and then the pommel tang goes in here, but they not gonna connect together. That is for insulate against electric charges, so that the metal pommel is completely safe to be touched with the hand in case you have electric contact with the blade. I find that a great idea. The LMF, the first variation, did not have the holes. Apparently they added the holes to it, so you can leash it to a pole if you need it. That is also nice features there. The handle has quite some contouring, so that's gonna lay and fit nicely in your hand. That was one point that always did impress me with that knife a lot, that it feels so well. We have the textured part in rubber. The black part here is more a bit in a harder plastic. It's not that much harder, but you feel the difference as you push it there. And then we see the part here that swells, that's gonna interlock with the sheet. I'm gonna show that in a minute. On the end part we have the pommel rounded off. On the back side we have here a point, so you can use that as a glass breaker or break some other parts. And we have also a flat part that you can use it as a hammer. Of course the lanyard hole fits for 550 paracord without any trouble. Big enough holes to leash it. So all in all, a really great knife for the price. That is a hard use knife, and it's not too big and not too small. It's more of a universal knife. It's not something specific for bushcraft or specific for tactical use. That's gonna fit a bit in between. So if you need something that fit in many different purposes, that could be the solution. As we look at the sheath system, again, the two originally came with two leg straps that you would put on either whatever, in whichever slot you wanna put it on. That is missing, so we have a Velcro part here that we can take off, and they also made additional straps in here to keep it really safe together. And that is another feature of that knife that I like a lot. Many companies, they make a knife, the knife is maybe good and the sheath is simply not well designed, or will not fit multiple possible carry solutions and all that. So this is really well designed. So as I take off that part here, and by the way, this part here is made in China. There is a little sticker hiding in there, deep in there, made in China. So not everything is made in USA on that knife, but at least the knife it is. On the sheet I did not find anything either from China, but in the webbing part there is China on it. So we have the naked sheet. It's a rubberized material over a harder plastic, and we see that is the back side with that slot where the second strap did go through, and then we have the front part here, which is clearly to see that interlock with the knife, with the contour of the handle there. And the sheet is designed in a way that you can put it in this way or the other way, it doesn't matter. That's really nice done. We have the slot here and here that the fluid, some rain could dry out, and also it is an integral sharpener. It's a simple pull through sharpener, so you go in with the knife and pull it through, and that's gonna remove some metal with those two hard metal inserts there. The item is replaceable. We can take that quick out by using a Yeoman Swiss Army knife. It's a simple screw that you take out, then you have that plastic part here that comes out too, and then we see the first one is stamped with L for left, and on the back side it's it's only on the front, and we see left and right, so there is no confusing which one goes in first. And that's how the sheet looks without the sharpener insert in there. So really nice idea. cleverly made. We have enough of slots for put on the loops, the straps for on the leg if you wanna do that, or you use the holes for a paracord. So really plenty of ways to put it on. With the integral lock, the knife is safe in it. Those 3 screws here, I don't know exactly for what that is. They are not even threaded. Maybe that is from the manufacturing process. I don't know. There is nothing that would go on there, even on the other knife that I have. That was in a similar way. Then we have the strap part, which is molly. The back side we see we have the molly straps. Here, the front side, we have 2 straps that go over the knife handle to give additional security. So it's really well secured with the integral lock and 2 of those on the handle. The size is well spaced and you have enough to grip to open it up. I put a bit grease on it so the snap works a bit better. Then we have, as we did see, the part here that interlocks with that loop here, so that it is quite put together with the strap here. Then this part goes around the sheet, similar like the lower part, and yeah, that's it. So all in all, nicely done, nice idea. Quality of that thing here is pretty good too. I needed to flame off a bit items, and the owner that had it before did cut a little bit of the strap. Is still plenty left, but there you see that he took it out of the sheet, and the knife did grab a bit of the loop there, but plenty of life left. So that is really not much of a problem. I'm not sure if you get the inserts as spare parts, but in the past Gerber was really good with the customer service. If you not wanna buy a switchblade directly from them, they're gonna help you really good. So other than that, that's gonna work well, and I'm sure if you lose one of those parts or if it wears out, that they're gonna help you with replacements. I don't use that sharpening system too much. That is just for worst case, because it's a pull-through carbide sharpener. I always carry a sharpening stone with me anyhow. That comes in handy too many times, and with a diamond coated sharpening stone you get a better edge, relatively fast and simple on that knife as well, if you know how to sharpen a knife. Yeah, so all in all, great system. The knife itself, the sheet system alone, really great idea, well made. Did stand up the test of time, and if I see again a good deal on that knife, I gonna sure think if I should buy me a third one. You get that in coyote brown, in black, and in foliage green, as best as I see. The foliage green is a bit fading away now in USA, but the coyote brown, and especially of course the black one, gonna be in high demand still. It's a great knife. Much more I can't say about it. If you have a chance to get the hand on it, try it out, test it out, and see how you gonna like it. It's for sure one of those few items that it is worth it to test out. So that much about the Gerber knife, the LMF 2.